Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball diamond. Today is day 1064 of my ketogenic journey. That's kind of ironic, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I've been battling the bulge for coming up on 3 years now. It's been a wild journey, but so worth it. Oh my God. So I've got so much to talk about, and I'm going to get to a weigh-in, and I'm going to show you the most phenomenal and unbelievable off-scale victory thus far in my journey. So it's time to rant, rave, and misbehave Keto Diamond style. But don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell because it makes me happy and makes this channel grow.
Three, two, one.
You guys, I am breaking a 16-hour fast on the way to the ophthalmologist, neuro-ophthalmologist, whatever you want to call him. I'm going to break my fast with a Bacon King, no bun, add tomato. Alright you guys, so it's 6 p.m. I did not want to eat out at all today, but ended up doing it twice now because it's going to be a long while before we get back to the house still. So, yeah, this is my second meal of the day. It's a Bacon King, no bun, add tomato. So me and hubby went to Harris Teeter looking for some low-carb bread or zero-carb bread to try with some jam I got from Michelle Clark. They didn't have any, but I did find this Sola granola stuff. It is blueberry cinnamon. I did have 2 servings of this today with some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. For what I ate, well, for 2 servings, that's what that is. It's 19 grams of total carb, 4 from fiber, 2 from sugar but not added sugar, 6 from sugar alcohols, which was erythritol. I didn't know that was going to be keto friendly, but we'll talk about it when we get to the weigh-in. Then with these Lily's dark chocolate peanut butter cups. I can't really have Lily's milk chocolate stuff, but the dark chocolate doesn't seem to affect me the same way. I don't really know, but they're sweetened with stevia, and I ended up eating 3 of these. Now, I know I said I'm going to stop trying new junk, but apparently that's just part of my journey, and I'm going to do it. So I'm going to stop making promises I can't keep. What do you think? You see your hair? You had a haircut. Grandma cried. I didn't want his curls to go, but his mommy wanted me to cut his hair. Alright you guys, so somebody sent me something in the mail. So I'm gonna, a couple things in the mail. I'm going to show you the things that came in the mail, and right behind that I'm going to show you an amazing, but I still don't believe it, off-scale victory. It's a cutting whatever's in there.
Because I ain't got it in there.
It's clothing, I think. Ah, whatever it is made in China.
Send it back, it might have COVID.
Oh my goodness. It's a pair of jeans, or shorts. Shorts.
They
Size 4. Youngin' who done this? Y'all know I can't wear 4s yet, I don't think.
Might be able to.
Where's the packaging to it? There's nobody told me who did this. Oh wait, there it is. Deb. It's from Deb Walters. Thank you so much, honey. I'm scared of these. Look how tiny these look.
They come with holes already in them?
Yeah.
You don't need no help putting holes in them.
I really don't need help putting holes in them, but I'm excited.
I want you to try those on.
Well, I can't do it. We're in the car. But those
Get out
are
and try them
little.
on.
I can't do that.
There ain't nobody around.
I'm not doing it. Look, y'all.
If she was younger, she sure as hell would have.
I would have probably. I do want to say that coffee is staying on my teeth. I see it, and I have to scrub them. But all right, you guys. So we're going to attempt to try on the shorts that Miss Deb sent, the size 4s. Actually, we're not going to attempt. We're going to just show them to you, because da-da-da-da. Ah, you broke it.
Squat test.
Squat test.
Actually, probably about the best way to test pants.
It is. And these are amazing. They're super comfortable. They fit and feel great. I wear a size 4. I can't believe that. It seems like a lie. But I put them on. They fit. And I wore them all day yesterday, and I'm going to wear them all day today. It's just what I do. I don't know. Like you ain't never wore a pair of jeans for 2 days. Oh my God. It doesn't seem real. It's so weird how it feels like I'm perpetrating the biggest lie ever. But these shorts were sent to me from somebody else who said they were pretty much size accurate. And my whole family say that these are the best looking pair of pants I've got on me. They fit me the best, and this is the way shorts are just supposed to fit. So when they came in the mail, I was like, oh, well, Deb is wishful thinking for me. I appreciate it, though. But gold pants, got some gold pants, some new ones. It hasn't been but about a week since I realized I could wear size 6s. And I was scared to even try those on because that seemed like a big old lie. And when these size 4s came and I got home, I was like, okay, let's see how far we are from getting these over our hips and buttoning them. Let's just go ahead and see how much work we have to do to get in this pair of shorts. They slid up, they zipped up, they buttoned. The end. I was like, no, that's not possible. If my mirror image looked at me and said, girl, I'm in a size 4, I would be like, bitch, please, which leg? Because that's how I feel. That feels like it's impossible. That can't happen. They're not tight. I mean, they look good and snug. They fit everywhere they're supposed to. But sitting here wearing them, I'm not like out of breath. I'm not like miserable or uncomfortable. So I feel weird even saying that. It just doesn't seem real. Now, okay, so I know you're not as floored as I am because this is my journey. I just have to share that with you because, I tell my family, like, oh my God, I wear a size 4. They're like, whatever, and you can't blame them. That I've been doing this for like 3 years. Sorry, y'all. And y'all tune in for this. So this is your own fault. Anyway, it's just, it's so weird. It's weird and amazing. And guess what? This is the first pair of shorts I own that I can hook my sidearm to, and it don't pull my pants down. So, and like, there's this part of my brain, like when I put on the size 6s, I'm like, I'm scared to buy any more size 6s because what if it's not real? And now I'm wearing these size 4s, and I'm like, yeah, but the only way to be sure is to go buy another pair of size 4s. And if those fit too, then maybe, just maybe, you're actually in a size 4. But at the same time, I'm kind of scared to do that. Sorry, I'm in a parking lot. I know you hear cars cranking and everything, but this is about the quietest place I can do these. So, and it's not always quiet. But, wow. Okay, so there was some other stuff I wanted to get to before I get to the weigh-in today. But I forgot what it was. I knew just like a second ago. Oh, yeah. So I need to see who said it because I'll read the comments. I'll heart them. I know who y'all are. I've seen your comments multiple times. But by the time I go to do my videos, I forget who said the words. So one of you reminded me yesterday that losing 10 pounds at 300 pounds, when you're 300 pounds, you lose 10 pounds. That's 3% of your body weight. And it's not very hard to do. Losing 10 pounds when you weigh 170 pounds, that's like 8% of your body weight. So that is a big difference. And the smaller and smaller you get, the harder and harder to pull off large amounts of body weight. So whereas 10 pounds doesn't sound like much, it actually isn't a small amount. Now, yes, of course, you can start this journey at 170 and be at 130 in no time. Everybody's different and depends on how you want to eat. But I don't want to eat low calorie. I want to stay at healthy calories. That way, even when I get to my lowest, I can still eat healthy calories and I can maintain my weight in a healthy way. So that's kind of how I've marked my journey and how I want to do my journey. It's how I would recommend you do your journey, but I ain't going to tell you to lose slower if you want to lose quicker. So that's a personal decision. And to me, right now, it's all about getting healthier. There was something else. Oh, a lot of people wanted to know, if you've been following me for a long time, you know my journey story. You know where I started, why I started there, what happened. But I've been asked again several times lately. So long story short, I'm going to shorten this down real easy. I started about a month before I started keto. I had noticed that I was dying. I couldn't walk. Everything hurt. My chest was pounding. I had had a significant heart event. I had a bunch of diseases. I was really, really sick, really, really tired. I was leaving little notes around the house for my kids, like kind of hidden, but kind of where they can find them in case I died, just so they know that Mama loves you. I love you with all my heart and soul. But I really didn't want to die. So it basically, when we're overeating like that and we know what we're doing to our bodies, we're kind of committing a slow form of suicide. And I'd had enough, man. I didn't want that to be what I left. I didn't want to be in like some massive coffin or anything like that. And I knew it was coming. I knew it was happening. So I started working out every day. So for 30 days, I busted my butt, like for 30 minutes a day. And I know that don't sound like much, but at 311 pounds on 5 foot tall frame, working out for 30 minutes is hard. It is so hard. And I started trying to eat healthy, what I thought would be healthy, which was fruits, vegetables, and meat. And at the time, lean cuts of meat. When I had reached my 1 month mark, I posted on Facebook, 5 pounds down, 30 workouts behind me, a million more to go. And my brother-in-law, my husband's brother, goes, hey, look up something called keto, which I was familiar with, but not the name keto. I'd heard of a high-fat diet before, but my brain had just told me, ignore that. It sounds all right, but how you going to lose weight eating half-fat, right? That sounds crazy, considering what we've been told all our lives. So, but that very day that I looked up keto and I started really listening to what people had to say about it, and it wasn't success stories like mine or yours. It was, I think it was Dr. Berg, a few other doctors sprinkled in here and there. And I really started listening. I was like, huh. And I went over to the refrigerator. I said, let's see how hard this is. And I made that next meal keto. My very first meal after hearing about keto was a ketogenic meal. I dived in head first and I did not look back. And I learned as I went. I learned more and more. And I started telling you guys more and more, because on 1 month into my journey, on my keto journey, is when I did my first video. And it's up here. I'll put it in if I think about it. If not, it's on the front of the main screen, my very first keto video. But y'all, I learned as I went. And then losing the 21 to 28, I can't remember, it was 21 or 28 pounds the very first month I did keto. And I was like, okay, this works. Let's see what we can do with this. And I kept pushing and kept pushing and kept pushing. And today, ultimately, so far, I've lost 151 pounds overall. Now, my lowest weight was 160.6. Let's go ahead and do today's weigh-in. And Jake, I'm going to step on a scale. What you think? He's probably annoyed by it. 163.6. So still up from my lowest, but down from yesterday. So yesterday was 164.8, I believe, and today is 163.6. So down 1.2 more pounds. And that's great. I'm still holding on to 3 pounds of water weight. Been holding this water weight for a little bit in fluctuation form. It's okay. What happens is you get used to certain ways of eating. You try this, you try that, you kick yourself, you do this. These little bitty teeny tiny things, these micro things that you could overlook, are most likely what's slowing and stalling most people out. Micro things being breaking your fast with coffee. That could do it, especially when you get lower. When you're super morbidly obese, not a lot's going to slow you down as long as you're not cheating. But when you get lower and lower, every little teeny tiny detail counts. So like drinking coffee early in the morning, not because coffee's bad, but because you're actually breaking your fast. Plain coffee, black coffee, you're not. But if you're adding like unsweetened vanilla almond milk like I do, or a little monk fruit sweetener, these things, just a little bit of calories, they'll kick you out of, they'll knock you out of your fast. And snacking, let me try to explain that in the simplest form. Every time you eat, you kick yourself out of fat burning mode. What you eat dictates how long you stay out of fat burning mode. How often you eat keeps you out more often. So it might not necessarily kick you out of ketosis if you eat a bunch of meals or a bunch of snacks. But what it is doing is taking your body out of fat burning mode. So if you go over there and have a deviled egg, and then an hour later you'll have 2 deviled eggs, your calories might not add up to much. But every time you eat, you're pulling yourself back out of fat burning mode. And what you eat dictates how long you stay out. So if you eat a bunless burger, you might stay out an hour. And then if you do that again in another hour, you'll be out for another hour. You see what I'm saying? But if you eat a donut, you're going to be out for 3 or 4 days. So what you eat dictates how long you stay out of fat burning mode. And that's also going to kick you out of ketosis. You got to go back into ketosis, then you got to get back into fat burning mode. Like I said, depending on what you eat. But how often you eat depends on, that just keeps you out a little longer. I know that was probably very confusing, but I need to make sure I'm breaking my fast with a meal. And if I want to have my coffee, I need to have my coffee with a meal because it does break fast. And that just basically means I ate and then I ate. That's what that means. So I want to have my coffee with a meal. I want to keep my snacks with my meal. So if I'm going to have ketogenic snacks, it needs to be with my meal. I need to be calorically responsible. So I don't need to go crazy, have 3,000 calories. I'm 5'1", but I can, as long as it's pure. I mean, if I eat 3,000 calories in just ground beef, your girl's good. I'm going to lose weight. But if I eat 3,000 calories in ground beef with a little bit of this added to it and a little bit of this on top of it, I'm not going to lose weight. So I've got to really rein myself in. These little bitty itty teeny tiny things that you overlook in a day, where you'll just go to the refrigerator and grab that piece of cheese or that egg. And I do it all the time. This is what I need to rein in for myself in my personal journey. So I really need to rein it in. That's what I do. I just need to rein it in and keep all my snacking as meals or with meals, and keep windows open in between where it lets me go into fat burning mode again. Anyway, that's my journey. That's my day. I cannot believe it. To sum up, 1.2 pounds from yesterday, in a size 4. Holy crap. Unbelievably in a size 4. And all the other information's in the middle somewhere. So if you guys would like to support the channel, there's links below to do that. There's also like a Facebook page you can join. I don't think that's in there, but it's Keto Diamond on Facebook. I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to find anywhere. On Instagram, which I hardly ever use, is Keto.Diamond. I have a Twitter, all kinds of stuff. I think my following on Twitter is actually bigger than this one. Although it was big because when I first started my Twitter, I was a plus size adult model. So don't pay attention to my friends list. I don't know none of them people, but they added me forever ago. So anyway, I'm going to shut up now. If you need my help, I help everybody for free. My contact information is below. If you need a friend, my contact information is below. Visit KetoDiamond.com for more great information for free, written out plain and simple. Much love to you guys and dolls. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.